All right, so here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a five-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again here tonight.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight and the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open, and it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponents, as he showed when he won the title fight, Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world. Very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon here tonight. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, let us get to the early round action here, and a lot of people believe that Arman Tsarukyan eventually will be a UFC champion. Had a main event with Mateusz Gamrot, that did not go his way, but he's back on the horse, still believes that he will be a force to be reckoned with in this. We'll see if he can finish. Circling to his right. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, that is exactly how you turn defense into offense. Catches the kick and dumps him on the mat.
Gotta be careful here.
Tsarukyan's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount here. Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Ferguson. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Big right hook there by the champ. Massive shot from the top.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks tight. He cannot allow his opponent to get space though if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready. Ready.
Round two on the way. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, good block there.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending, he's taking these submissions.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Cole is somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Tsarukyan is back in full mount. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Nice. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. This is a terrible position.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
right, then a left. 20 seconds to go, round two. El Cucuy gets caught by the straight punch.
He's got to hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
10 minutes in the can.
All right, sit down. Take a drink, sit back, relax, and listen. Keep doing what you're doing. He's breaking. He's carrying all of your weight. That was great positioning, okay?
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Side control now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Tsarukyan's in half guard now. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Tsarukyan going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Another ground and pound strike lands. Tsarukyan going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship records. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really... Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, got a potential neck guillotine choke. He's locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tsarukyan.
Great submission defense on display tonight. There it is. Now he's running them out.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. El Cucuys has got full mount now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Tsarukyan is in half guard. 90 seconds to go. Ferguson's got the full mount. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ferguson's back in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Tsarukyan. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
How it's gonna go. Roar him into a slugfest.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Clean with the right hook.
Tony Ferguson has a chin on him. Nice block. Oh, nice double change.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Ferguson's back in full go. Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
Now he's going full mount.
El Cucuy's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tsarukyan. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, side control now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Tsarukyan. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. El Cucuy's in half guard. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them.
Tsarukyan going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan!
All right, so he defends the UFC